Many years ago, when I was first running for office, my daughters were in the first grade and fourth grade and preschool. And at my daughter's school, because the 2016 election had been so contentious, my daughter's school made a rule that they weren't allowed to talk about politics. They weren't allowed to talk about politics because talking about politics meant there was a kid crying on the playground. There were fights. There were people repeating the things they had heard adults say on television that children should never say to one another. And so they made this rule, no politics in school. And in the first year of my campaign, we got buttons, and they say spanberger for Congress. And my middle daughter slapped a button on her backpack in first grade. And my oldest daughter, the dutiful oldest daughter, said, "Charlotte, you can't have that button on your backpack. It's politics. You can't have politics at school." And my middle daughter looked at her with the ferocity that only a middle daughter could have and said, "It's not politics, it's my name." And put the backpack on her back and walked out the door. And I think of that story because for her, yeah, it's not politics, it's her name. But for all of us, politics, it's not politics. Politics is about the air that we breathe, the schools that we attend, the roads that we drive on, the internet that we do or do not have, the electricity that is generating in our communities. It's about the opportunities that exist, the new housing that is or isn't built. It's about the healthcare that we have. Everything is political. Everything comes down to the people making choices, whether it's at the local level, the state level, or the federal level. And so I reflect on that story because in a moment, my daughter, I think, reduced down the most important lesson, which is don't turn away from the things that can be political. Turn towards them because they are everything. They are our future. They are the taxes you pay. They are your ability to retire. They're everything. And so when I think about what this moment means to anyone who has friends or family that is just tired, remind them that everything comes down to the people who are making decisions. And please tell them that I will work tirelessly to make good decisions, to serve them and to serve you and to do right by the Commonwealth of Virginia, because that is what elected office should be. It should be service.